Good evening. We are brand managers for several companies, and right now we are going to discuss several um, aspects of our brands and also their position within the marketplace. So, for the first question,
Also say your name.
oh, Nicholas Nicholson.
Sarah Hay.
I'm Jacqueline Renfro.
Chris Prosh.
And Sam Purley.
So, the first question we have is, what is your brand's positioning in the market?
So I'm going with Disney, and Disney, they own a lot of several companies at ABC, ESPN, Disney itself, Lucasfilm, all those. They don't really compete with too many people, but they're still competing, trying to attract new customers in several different areas, like different clothing lines. They have theme parks, movies, things like that. But they're really ahead of it. They're one of the biggest media companies in the world as far as revenue goes. So they're ahead of the game. They still have people to compete with.
I did Chacos, and their core product is the strappy sandal, and they avoid competition with this product because Chaco has become kind of like a lifestyle brand rather than just like a pretty good outdoorsy sandal with their.
My company is eHarmony. They are the leading matchmaking company in the long-term relationship market. They have a narrow target audience as they target select consumers that are serious about getting married, and they also have a differentiated pricing price point to place themselves in the market.
I did the Life is Good brand, and their brand positioning is they kind of avoid competition by setting their brand apart. They focus a lot on like their charity, the Life is Good Kids Foundation, and promote like their brand through promoting their charity.
So I did the North Face company, and they create all sorts of outdoor clothes like fleeces, coats, shirts, footwear, and equipment needed. And they're kind of in direct competition with a lot of companies like Patagonia, Columbia, and Nike, since all these companies kind of create all the same thing.
So for the next question, what customers are your companies trying to reach?
With Disney, they try to reach mainly families for their Disney brand, especially try to reach parents because they know that if they convince parents that this product is good, they're most likely to be able to get the family. And they also, with owning ESPN and Lucasfilm, they kind of reach and branch out to everybody else. But their focus is a lot on families and creating experiences for the family, and that's who they really want to target.
Chaco's target audience is like outdoorsy people that would buy shoes to go hiking or just to run around in casual shoes. They have their hashtag Join the Chaco Nation, which connects customers over Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and other social media sites.
I kind of already talked about my target audience, but again, eHarmony is focused mainly on individuals that are serious about getting married. They usually push casual daters away towards other companies like Match.com or Tinder. And interestingly enough, they have a specific matchmaking system, so they actually push a certain type of niche individuals away. For instance, gay or lesbian individuals actually aren't compatible with their system.
The target market mostly for Life is Good. They target people who they feel have like a social responsibility because it does support like their kids foundation, which works with like kids who they say like his life is not good, and anyone, I guess like around like a middle class, like it's a wide range of people, like middle class, because they have inexpensive products that are very like generic, so they don't like exclude any certain market. Their goal is to reach like as many people as possible to support their organization as best as possible.
So the North Face is trying to reach customers that are fairly active, the sort of people who like to go on hikes or adventures and whatnot. These customers range from people who just do normal activities such as biking and running to just to the world's top athletes who compete in the Olympic Games and whatnot.
And so, for our final question, how does each of our brands reach their customers? And also to that, do you think their method of communication is successful? Why or why not?
Okay. For Disney, they brand and reach their customers in a really unique way. I was looking over stuff that I have at my own house, and I can find Disney characters on almost anything. Having a 2.5-year-old daughter, they have Disney characters on clothing. They have it on school supplies. They have it on food stuff like cereal boxes. They even have Disney toys in the Happy Meals at McDonald's. So they really try and sell experiences versus what the products are. They try to make, I guess, dreams come true for their customers, and they really do. And so they really try to really branch out and show and give as much as they can as far as products go. Like they have their own cruise line, they have their own, obviously they have their own movies, they have their own program at the Disney Channel, they have their own clothing wear. So they really try to get their people, their characters and everyone out pretty much everywhere, and it is everywhere, and everyone knows ESPN, everyone knows Lucasfilm with Star Wars, everyone knows Disney. And so they reach them, and I think they're very successful at it because they can turn their characters into an experience, and everyone's happy when they're around it.
Like I was saying about the hashtag Chaco Nation, they like to connect their customers over on social media just to celebrate their lifestyle. And, I find myself taking pictures of my Chacos and wanting to tag Chaco on Instagram. But they also have printed ads in magazines and also hanging in stores, like outdoors stores or like shoe stores.
Well, for eHarmony, they're actually one of the few companies that can make offline marketing work and pay for itself. But when they do large-scale marketing, they usually go for testimonial campaigns. So they feature a lot of individuals that may have been successfully matched through eHarmony. And that, I guess, word for word, forgot the term, but that just by mouth marketing is really what allows them to be successful.
Word of mouth.
With the Life is Good, I think they reach their customers through like just being in stores, and like you walk by and you see like a shirt, and you can read. They have like very like large tags on the shirts, and so you read it, like read about the organization. And most of their brand promotion comes from the promotion for for the Life is Good Kids Foundation. And I don't think that they do a great job. They do an okay job, but I think they do a much better job at like marketing the brand with more advertisements and just kind of get the name out there. Because I feel like more people would buy this product instead of like other shirts because it is for a good cause if they just knew about it and if it was in more stores.
Alright, so the North Face is able to reach their customers just by providing top of the line gear that customers can, I guess, trust for comfort, reliability, and appearance. And I feel like the North Face, they do their basic marketing campaigns via the web and television, but I feel like their main campaign is just their brand image and it's just a company that people know they can trust.
Well, that concludes our presentation, and thanks for watching.